So Irene, in the previous video, we had our I do part where I explained everything to you. Now we are moving on and it's we do, which means the two of us are going to work together. Okay? So I'm going to write 3 number sentences here and we are going to solve them. And they're all of them are going to be addition number sentences. So I'll write 19 plus 35. I will also write 22 plus 49, and I'll also write 31, wait Erin, plus 27, and we are going to solve them now. Did you have a question? What was your question?
Do I do this, you do that, and this one together?
We'll do them together. So, Irene, in 19 plus 35, which ones are our ones? Very good. So 9 and 5 are the ones. How about 1 and 3? What are they?
10.
They are our tens. So what are we going to do now, Irene? What do we do?
Make that this, do that this.
So how do we do it? You explain your thinking. What do you do first? You say.
First you say what's 9 plus 5, then you write
Okay, so what's 9 plus 5?
9 plus 5.
14. So 14, wait, 14, is it greater than 10 or less than 10?
Greater.
So when it's greater than 10, what do? We regroup, yes? What does it mean that we regroup? What do we do?
We first put the 4 here and then another one.
Okay, write your 4 because your 4 are your
1.
ones. And then your 10 goes there. So how many 10s do we have?
3.
How many 10s? Count them. Count them.
5.
5. Write it there. The answer is correct. Now please remember that the ones need to be in the same column. And this 4 is a little bit to the right. And the 10s again in this column. Let's do this one now. This is correct. What do we do now? Again.
We do the same thing.
Yes, so we have our ones. And here we have our 10s. You do it now. What do we do? Can you say it?
We say that is 2.
What are those two? What do you say? You say
2 plus 9.
or 9 plus 2 because it's easier, right? So what's 9 plus 2?
11.
11. Is it higher than 10 or lower than 10?
Higher.
Higher. So if it's higher, we need to regroup. What do we write here?
1.
Because those are our ones, yes? How about here for the 10s? 1. And what's the answer for the 10s then?
7.
7. 7 ones. So the answer is
71.
71. Now I'm going to ask you to do this one. Good. Here are your ones and here are your 10s. You always need to talk to explain your thinking, okay? So, what do we do first, Erin?
First you say what the number.
What numbers? You say them.
7 plus 1.
What's 7 plus 1?
8.
8. Is 8 higher than 10 or lower than 10?
Lower.
So in this case, if it's lower, do we need to regroup or not? So what are we going to write here?
8.
8. How about here? Do we need to write something here?
No.
No, because we have no 10s to put, right? We could not make a group of 10. How many 10s do we have?
2, 5.
5. Okay. So write it down. So 31 plus 27 is 58. I think you understood what you're supposed to be doing, but for me to be sure, we are going to have one more round, which is you do. We had I do, we've just finished we do, and then it's going to be you do. Okay? Good.